You may succeed in delaying, but never in preventing the transition of South Africa to a democracy. For a revolution is not just a question of pulling a trigger, its purpose is to create a fair, just society. It always gives me great pleasure to be surrounded by the beautiful children of our land. Whenever I am with the energetic young people, I feel like a recharged battery, confident that our country can look forward to great things. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. I cannot overemphasize the value we place on a free, independent and outspoken press. It's not our weaknesses that frighten us. It's our strengths. It is music and dancing that make me at peace with the world. There is no such thing as part freedom. Out of the experience of extraordinary human disaster that lasted too long, must be born a society of which all humanity will be proud. It is a grave error for any leader to be oversensitive in the face of criticism. The greatest single challenge facing our globalized world is to combat and eradicate its disparities. I am not what happened to me, I am what I choose to become. Human beings have got the ability to adjust to anything. We must use our time wisely and realize that the time is always ripe to do right. I always knew that someday I would once again feel the grass under my feet and walk in the sunshine as a free man. I dream of an Africa which is in peace with itself. A new world will be won not by those who stand at a distance with their arms folded, but by those who are in the arena, whose garments are torn by storms and whose bodies are maimed in the course of the contest. I knew as well as I knew anything that the oppressor must be liberated just as surely as the oppressed. Any man or institution that tries to rob me of my dignity will lose. No axe is sharp enough to cut the soul of a sinner who keeps on trying. We too will die, but that which we collectively contribute to our national cultural identity will live forever beyond us. Men and women, all over the world, right down the centuries, come and go. Some leave nothing behind. Not even their names. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another. The process of illusion and disillusionment is part of life and goes on endlessly. It was during those long and lonely years that my hunger for the freedom of my people became a hunger for the freedom of all people. The death of a human being, whatever may be his station in life, is always a sad and painful affair. Appearances matter, and remember to smile. We do not want freedom without bread, nor do we want bread without freedom. Artists reach areas far beyond the reach of politicians. Art, especially entertainment and music, is understood by everybody, and it lifts the spirits and the morale of those who hear it. It is easy to break down and destroy, the heroes are those who make peace and build. A government which uses force to maintain its rule teaches the oppressed to use force to oppose it. I have spent all my life dreaming of a golden age in which all problems will be solved and our wildest hopes fulfilled.